Tafshin Pei Aleph. I'm not done, Rabbi. Come relax. So that's the first idea. Now I'm going to tell you a story of the Dubna Maggid, the Maggid of the city of Dubna. I was in Poland the summer of 2014. I was there for a week, going to the camps and to the Kavarim, the graves. It was an amazing experience. I passed the city of Dubna. You see the signs. Dubna, great Maggid of Dubna. The pasuk tells us in Parshas Hazinu, Sur yuladecha teshi batishkach kel mechololeka. Sur, the rock, Hashem, Yuladcha, gave birth to you, Teshi. You forgot him. Batishkach, and you forgot. Kel, the God, mechololeka, who brought you forth. Rashi says, Tishkach, Teshi is Tishkach. Listen to this story, the mashal of the Dubna Maggid. The Dubna Maggid says there was once a man, he owed a lot of money. No one should know of this. Owing money ain't pretty. He owed money. He didn't know what to do. So he went to his good friend, told his friend, listen, I owe money. These people, creditors are coming. I can't take it. What should I do? He said, I'm going to have advice. You follow this advice, you're good. When they come to your door, act like you lost your mind. You're insane. Just act so off the wall. They're going to say, I can't deal with this guy. It's not worth my time and energy to get the money back. What did he do? The first guy came at the door. He got on the floor and he started barking like a dog and acting so abnormal. The guy said, I can't take it. The next creditor. And after a few weeks, he comes back to his buddy and he says, you won't believe it. Your advice, spot on. No one's coming to me for money anymore. I'm good. He said, I want to tell you one thing. You owe me money too. Where's my money? He said, ruff, 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 ruff. He says, I know the truth. I know the trick. It ain't going to work. You owe me my money. He said, don't try it. I'm going to get it from you. The Gemara tells us that Gadol Hashikha, Hashem gave a blessing to us, we forget. Nobody should know this, but if someone loses a parent, right, the intensity is just overwhelming and you can't deal, you can almost not breathe. Dealing in the Levaya, I mean, it's just, how am I going to go on? I can't think of an One's part from mitzvahs because of this partially, but yet with time, it dissipates and we're not that in tune anymore. Forgetting is a bracha. The pasuk tells us, Sur Yulad Teshi, Hashem the Creator, He gave us the ability to forget, but you know what you did with that midah, that character trait of forgetting? Vatishkach kel mechololeka. You forgot Hashem, your Creator, who brought you forth. He gave you the ability to forget, but not to forget Him. To forget about the narishkeit in your life. To forget about the stupidity we see on the road when we drive. To forget about the things we hear that we shouldn't. The places we've gone we shouldn't. The people who might have insulted us we shouldn't have. Got to forget and move on. The times in our lives when we felt slighted. And all these different times that sometimes weigh on us so much that we sometimes feel that we're so upset that we can't move on. Forget it. But instead, you forgot about Hashem. You didn't think about Him. And that's a problem. That's not why you got the ability to forget. And I was thinking, here we are, Mishmar night, Erev Rosh Hashana, Tafshin Pei, and we're here because every one of us, wherever we're in life, one thing everyone here has in common. We love Torah, we're growing people. And we just finished, every rabbi has a pandemic speech. And this is what I'm going to share with you. I came here in the middle of the pandemic. Don't move in the middle of the pandemic. But I did. I've heard everything from without masks, you'll die. With masks, you'll die. Masks are terrible, masks are great. No masks are terrible, no masks are great. You know what I heard very little of? When I say very little, I mean like not even 1%. Hashem, who runs the world, He made this pandemic. I don't know why. And tonight Rabbi Fish spoke about this at a 6 o'clock downtown hall. But what am I going to do about it? I heard from people with medical degrees and people who have not even have a bachelor's degree, exact opposites and the same of they're sure why it happened and what to do. I want to hear from someone, Vatishkach kel mechololeka. We forgot about Hashem in the equation of what's going on. We may know nothing, but one thing we have to know, that Hashem is in control. The more you know, the less you know. The more you know Hashem, the more you know. How does that work? I don't know. But if you try it, it's proven to work. And this Rosh Hashana, which is Shabbos, which we're going to have our own Mesiras Nefesh. We're not going to have a shofar. We're going to have our own dedication to Hashem. My zechus, my merit. I'm not having a shofar. Let's focus on Hashem. Nobody else in this life. Hashem wants us in Rosh Hashana. Kidei shetamlichuni aleichem. Make me king. Coronate me. More than ever this year, let's put everything aside. Let's forget all the geniuses and the brilliant people. And let's focus on Hashem for 2 days. We don't have a radio, TV, newspapers, nothing. But we do have the ability to remember Hashem, our Creator. To daven to Hashem. Give me the seichel, the insight to say the right thing, to do the right thing. To be able to have the right thoughts and to make the decisions that don't just affect me positively, but others positively. And that's part of the pandemic is how people have become dug in and people have become opinionated. Friendships, relationships, familial and otherwise, have become so extreme, mirroring America in general today. But we are from the chosen people within the chosen people who are going to sacrifice and spend 48 hours connected to Hashem. One day without a shofar and one day with. What are we going to do with this opportunity? Are we going to be dragged again into the entire opinion of people? Or are we going to maximize the days that we're going to be around anyway? And we're going to say Shabbos, no shofar. Sunday, shofar. It's only you, Hashem. It's you and only you. If you learn the Nefesh HaChaim, it's hard to explain, but he discusses the idea of the oneness of Hashem. It's not like there's 3, 2, 1. The oneness of Hashem is a oneness that's not comparable to anything else. You have 10 apples, 5, 3, 2, 1. It's not one apple compared to 2. It's a one in the realm of its own, where there's no comparable 2 or 3 or 1. This is a time for us to reacclimate, recalibrate, refocus, reconnect, all with the love that Hashem has for us. It's a matana, a present, Rosh Hashanah. It's a gift, an opportunity. Smart people will take advantage. Those that are not will once again find an excuse, a reason, and a blame not to. When I was growing up back, they used to advertise for Honda. Opportunity knocking at your door. They show you a nice Honda, you got to take advantage of the opportunity. And what do all the motivational speakers say? There's no challenges in life, there's only opportunities. There's no bigger opportunity than this Rosh Hashana. It's not a year that's going to be Miriam Besofa bad at the end. It's going to be great. The power is in your hand. The koach is there. Like the late Bob Grant used to say. Remember Bob Grant? You don't remember. Let's got the radio. 710 WOR. Bob Grant would say at the end of his talk show, he would say, your influence counts. Use it. So I bench you all for a wonderful year. And before we end, let's together sing the nigun, the song, to be nis'ayr ourselves, to inspire us, to get into the mindset and the mode of Yantiv Habalin L'Taiva. Avinu Malkeinu Choneinu Vaneinu Avinu Malkeinu Choneinu Vaneinu Kiyemanu Masim Aseh Imanu Tzedaka V'chesed Aseh Imanu Tzedaka V'chesed Ve'oshiyeh. Shkayach for listening. I need to get a bowl of Shalom now.